Ever wanted to cuddle with an emu?
No.
No?
Your questions are getting weak, bro. I
Well, no,
don't even know what a fucking emu is, dude.
uh, it's like a special version of a ostrich.
What do you mean a special? Like it has? It's,
The
are
way
you
you're
calling them?
thinking.
Oh, so they're
Yeah.
less educated birds.
Yeah.
They just grow up in a lower class bird society.
Well,
Is that
they're in a class.
No, they're in a class.
Yeah.
What? Oh yeah, they're in that kind of class. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. Yeah, why would you want to cuddle with an emu?
Well, that's I have no idea because there's where is it? It's a TikTok famous farm and they're having a cuddle fest where people could show up and cuddle, and it's biologists are freaking out. Be like, this is how zoonotic transmissions occur.
Dude, are they still trying to push that bats are the ones that cause COVID? Come on now, we all know. Labs is how it happened. I don't know. Nobody knows. I like how that's okay. So they're freaking out about cuddling with an emu. That's how we're gonna get a new plague. Well, okay, then in that logic, we need to shut down all zoos, all petting zoos, and all that stuff. Are those people keeping it 100 on those?
No, I mean, it's just
No,
the
you know
bird
why?
flu.
Because they're getting money from the zoos, Nathan. I think don't zoos donate a portion of their money to like wildlife research and all that stuff?
Sure, under the table.
I think they do though. I think I'm pretty sure
Probably,
if you
like
look at the
some-
Henry Dorley Zoo stuff, I guarantee you they donate a portion of whatever profits
Oh
they
yeah,
get to
the
the wildlife.
bros down at the door. Yeah,
Yeah, down the Dorley Zoo, dude.
yeah. I'm a door
Um,
bro. Yeah, no,
you're a
they're
door-
they're doing this. My favorite thing is this is happening at a place, and the farm is called Knuckle Bump Farms.
Knuckle Bump Farms.
Yeah,
That sounds like a place you go to finger bang a emu.
they wouldn't know.
Yeah, if you're letting them especially if you're letting them cuddle, dude, this might be a brothel for emus.
Oh yeah, it's like it is cuffing season. Come get yours.
Yeah, turns out if you don't let the emus cuddle all year, they don't produce offspring or whatever.
Yeah, and they also have the bondage emus who love to get stuck in a fence and just.
Of course, Google doesn't bring up what I want to prove me right. That's my problem with Google. It's not that they have a bias or their own agenda. It's that they don't support. Whenever I type something in, it's never supporting what I think already.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got to go to page 9 to find whatever supports what I want to know.
Well, what's hilarious is this guy. So he's the bird's famous for photobombing, just walking in on people's TikToks uninvited,
Yeah, I've seen this emu. It's actually very funny.
and he's caught bird flu, according to the owner. They're having these cuddling sessions.
So wait, humans gave the emu bird flu?
See, that's the part that's questionable. Who knows?
Or has it always had bird flu?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's just spreading
Bird
it
flu
around.
is the AIDS for birds, right?
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you can't get rid of it. It just has a compromised immune system. Then it definitely shouldn't be cuddling with humans if it has a compromised immune system.
Yeah.
I'm no doctor or veterinarian in this case, but I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure we shouldn't let this filthy slut out there and just cuddling with
Yeah.
everybody.
Maybe if this emu wasn't such a whore.
Oh man, just a whore in all sense of the words. Attention, cuddling.
I don't even know how emus survived the Great Flood by Noah anyway. I don't remember Noah ever talking about getting emus on the deck.
Yeah.
I don't think that happened. I'm gonna go out there and say Noah did not try to save the emus. They were stowaways. They somehow snuck up on there.
Yeah. What's funny is this bird's name, since it is Emmanuel. I'm like that actually fits.
Yeah, I've seen the videos of Emmanuel the emu though. Every time I say emu though, okay, emu is not the name they should have gave that bird. Emu sounds like a big moose or like some kind of big deer-like creature. It sounds like something that should be running around in the woods, not a flightless bird that annoys the shit out of TikTokers.
Okay. Well, what kind of bird would you put that name on?
No, an emu shouldn't be a bird.
Oh, okay. What should it be though?
What I just said, like a big moose, some kind of moose
I
creature.
missed that reading this. That's why I was like,
Yeah,
what?
I know you did. That's why I'm just gonna let you sit in that and be a non-active listener for a little bit.
Am I in school again?
Yeah, exactly. What do you read? What could you be reading?
I was
Hey, we're gonna
reading
do a
the-
we're
I
gonna do a
was-
comedy podcast where the whole point is us talking to each other, and I'm just gonna not pay attention.
I
to you.
am just looking in mystified at all these screenshots of the owner cuddling up and like my head to this bird's head as it has bird flu.
That rules. I mean, that owner's gonna have like the craziest immune system of all time, at least. So, right? I don't know how germs work.
Yeah, I don't either, but I'm sure the oh God, why am I forgetting it? The embalmer, when they do the autopsy, will be like, crazy immune system. Don't know how she got it.
Well, wasn't bird flu one of those deadly diseases we were worried about turning into a pandemic for a
Yeah, it
little
went
bit?
really crazy when the Avion water had its outbreak.
Oh, okay. So we had the avian bird flu epidemic.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Which
Yeah.
then gave birth to the water somehow.
Yeah.
I don't remember
all
that water existing before the bird flu.
Right. I thought epidemic was the worst you could get until COVID happened, and
then
then
the
they were like, "No, it's a
pandemic?
pandemic." And I was like, "Well, I thought the epidemic was the worst you could get." No, it turns out there's another level. I didn't realize there were DEFCONs to deadly diseases.
Yeah, you just got to
going
take
around.
your sexual orientation. So you have pansexual. You got to go, and then you just cut out the sexual part, and then you put that in front of the demic, and
Okay,
that's
so
how
what's
we.
it- so what's an epic sexual?
A what?
An epic sexual, like you said, pansexual. Epic. If it's an epidemic, wouldn't it be an epic sexual?
I don't know. That's somebody that only can get off by doing the Barney thing off of How I Met Your Mother, the legendary thing.
They have to do legendary things all the time. They just
Yeah.
got to be fucking doing parachute jumping, base jumping, and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You
That's
can only
Point
get
Break.
You can only orgasm in a squirrel suit, flying off of a mountain.
Oh yeah. You only can do that while paragliding. Just
Yeah. You have to go through one of the circles of like rock formation. You have to epically go through a vagina that the Earth's created.
Ah.
So you have to go cave spelunking. Not only can you not do base jumping in a normal setting, you got to go into cave diving spelunking.
Yes, we need to go cave diving underwater so I can play with those sea cucumbers.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know there were levels to the pandemic.
I didn't
though.
either. I thought it was just a pandemic.
I thought it was just an epidemic. I thought that was the worst.
Okay.
We got an epidemic going on here.
Okay. I mean,
I
hey.
don't even. Yeah.
It's
knows?
funny because what was it? It's some lab in Boston. They're creating a new variant of COVID right now.
Why are they creating? Wait, they're creating it?
Yeah, they're creatining it.
Yeah, they're creating. They're making it stronger, probably.
Yeah.
That's how. Okay, why do they do this stuff? They do this stuff all the time, and then we wonder, like, how do these deadly diseases get out into the because human beings won't let shit just be natural. They have to well, if we're gonna create a vaccine for it, we have to create a more potent version of it, and then make sure it can fight off that. And it's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah. It's.
Where
Oh,
did you
it's
read that at? I didn't even
Forbes.
hear that was Forbes.
Hey, we'll tell you how to get rich. Also, how to fuck over your competitors.
Listen, if the Rich People magazine's telling you that they're making it in a lab, just know that rich people are now worried about it.
Rich people
That
are
is
now worried
bad.
about it, and what this basically says is, yo,
You know what's
Musk,
bad?
Bezos, yeah, you better watch out. Somebody's making something for you.
Dude, rich people putting the secrets into the magazine to let the poor people know. That's how you know something's really bad's about to happen.
No, yeah, you know something's really bad's about to happen when the rich are now playing ding dong ditch with a potential fatal disease.
Yeah, exactly.
Ah, shit, it's poop again.
COVID's just like, who put shit on my doorstep again?
Oh,
We're treating COVID like Russia. We just keep pushing them until it goes, you know what, that's it. You're all dead.
yeah, the place, described how they had created a new hybrid version of the Corona-19 virus in a lab at Boston.
Why do...
And then they
See,
infected mice. You know, the thing that just spread the plague. No big deal.
Why? Why are these scientists, like disease scientists, treat diseases like we did dogs 100 years ago? They're trying to interbreed them and be like, look, we got a COVID bird flu mix here.
Oh, dude, what's wrong with you?
It's only slightly abused.
Oh shit, Wade, you're gonna be down for the whole winter, man. You got the AIDS flu.
AIDS flu, dude. Dude, if they start that's what they're doing basically, right? They just like crossbreed because that's how diseases get stronger. Eventually the bacteria or the viruses kind of intertwine and mingle, I would assume, in some capacity.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, but they're just trying to make they're trying to make all diseases chihuahuas.
Oh,
where they're little and you think they're unthreatening, but they actually bite more people every
year.
They
have adorable names. It's like, oh man, don't sleep with Beth, man. I got the worst case of cold crabs.
Cold crabs, dude. And we ain't talking snow crabs, you know what I mean?
Oh no, those are much worse.
Yeah.
We don't want those.
Yeah, that would suck ass. Yeah, they need to stay away from that stuff. I think we should shut down all genetic testing labs. You shouldn't be able to create diseases anymore. No trying to build it.
Where are we going to get the next $1 million man?
I guess. I don't know, dude. It's frustrating, man. We just live in a world that's super frustrating.
We just live in a world full of failed Bruce Banners.
Yeah, everybody's trying to create a super soldier. That's the problem. We need to quit super soldiers. We keep trying to create super soldiers.
We just need to clone Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah, I don't know why we haven't. No, Steven Seagal. He is the ultimate soldier.
No, he's a cop. He's the ultimate cop.
He is, but, well, then we need 100,000 Steven Seagals in order to go around in the United States.
Oh, that'd just be unfortunate.
To put him in every scene.
Every scene.
Every city gets a Steven Seagal army.
All right, well, I mean... They can go take out this because this new strain has an 80% kill rate. Hell yeah, dude. Efficiency. It's like Skynet for viruses. This is amazing.
Do you think scientists, okay.
They're going out and having a cheers, like a good group party, like, we had 80%. Yeah!
Follow me here.
All right, let's go down this road.
So COVID happens, right? Big deadly disease. They talk about how deadly it is, right?
The BDD.
For 2 years. For 2 years we hear about how deadly it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough, and it was. Now, but then all the studies have come out now, and what was it? Like, most people had like a 90%, like, you were going to recover from it, right?
Oh, yeah. You think there's COVID sympathizers? Be like, oh, they're talking down at us. They treated COVID like he was Rocky. We're going to build him up. All right, let's go.
I think they're I think they're making Ivan Drago of COVID now.
Hell yes. Just
COVID's like, I must break you.
Oh, fuck, man.
I think scientists got called out so hard for being wrong that they're like, oh, you don't think that's deadly? Well, we'll show you deadly. We have mad scientists creating a disease that's killing 80% of the mice they inject it with.
Is this just America being like, hey, let me show you, we can do viruses better? Fuck you.
Yeah, and that's how it's just the subtle, it's, what do you call it, passive-aggressive. That's why they put it in Forbes, because they know China gets the Forbes magazine. They're like, hey, look what we figured out in less than a year.
Like our unofficial USA mascot, Jeffrey the Giraffe. Anything you can do, I can do better. That might be another thing, but hey, whatever.
I guess, dude. Maybe that's
what
Nike?
It is.
Why? Yeah, it is Nike. That's that was Hope. Was it Hope Solo?
No, that was Michael Jordan that did the anything you can do, I can do better.
But who did he do it against?
The world.
No, just the world.
He did it.
There was a female athlete.
Oh, it was the Berlin Wall. Knock that bitch down.
He just fucking jumped over it.
They
put a backboard on it, and he shattered the wall.
And that, kids, is how these Jumpmans were made.
Exactly. Jumpman, breaking down borders.
That's right.
Hey, communists buy shoes too, guys.
Wet markets
That was
buy
my
shoes too.
that was my favorite thing ever about Michael Jordan when they tried to make him go
Republicans buy
political.
shoes too.
Yeah, he goes, Republicans buy shoes too. I was like, fuck, swish, another one from downtown from Michael Jordan.
It's just like a quick in
He
and out.
can't miss. He can't miss.
No, it's quick, efficient, and I mean, you couldn't be better with that.
No, that's so funny. It's so funny. But yeah, I feel like they're definitely doing something weird with that. There's a I just don't know why you'd put that in a magazine to begin with. That's so fucking crazy. I just don't understand why they're doing it in the first place either. That hurts my brain. But whatever. Thanks, Forbes, for telling us that. It's also happening in Boston. I guess the best schools are in that area, huh? What is it? MIT. And
Yeah.
There's the other one in Boston.
I don't know.
Boston
Harvard?
Dynamics, I guess. Harvard. So that makes sense that it was why scientists in
So
Boston.
it's funny because they mix SARS with COVID. You know, the one that they were worried about in the early 2000s, like, oh shit, we are fucked if this makes landfall. And now they're like, hey, let's bring that one that was really fucking concerning and let's mix it with this. They're just over there with a cocktail shaker, like, ah.
Do you remember how, like, China, there were rumors, and I think maybe was proven, but there were rumors that China was getting certain people in their population to mate in order to make super athletes?
Yeah.
While they were doing that, we were going, how can we take diseases and make super diseases? That'd be sweet, wouldn't it? Like, why the fuck is anybody doing this?
Hey guys, the SARS COVID is 80%. What if what if we threw Ebola on top of it?
Let's make a Sunday of diseases. How about that?
Yeah, let's make a nice little cocktail to which there is no hangover cure.
Yes. Listen, if we want the world to go down, we don't want it to be nuclear war. That's too quick and nobody feels anything. We want people to suffer.
Yeah. I don't want you to possibly survive with a missing limb and worried about mutation. I want to see your limb fall off in front of your own eyes.
Right. Dude, does this article say what the practicality of studying these diseases and doing that is? Because there's no way there's any, like, practical use for it, I feel like. I don't understand what combining these diseases and doing that does. I know I figured they'd have at least some horse shit in there to be like, well, you see, now we have.
Okay, here's a direct quote from people far smarter than us.
Okay, cool. Because I'm a moron, and everybody who listens to this, if you're a scientist and you listen to this podcast, first of all, what are you doing with your life?
Oh, they need something stupid to make them feel level.
Yeah, like, no, actually, my degree was worth it. I'm smarter than these two assholes.
Okay, this is the quote. Ultimately, the research will provide public benefit by leading to better targeted therapeutic interventions to help fight against future pandemics.
See, that was a bunch of nonsense.
Oh, no, the nonsense comes next. All procedures were performed at a biosafety level 3 facility at the National Emerging Infectious Diseases Laboratories of the Boston University using biosafe protocols approved by the Institutional Biosafety Committee, the IBC.
These procedures were done in front of a live studio audience.
And then at the end of this, it doesn't say it, but I'm sure it followed. Trust me. I'm a doctor.
Dude, these procedures were done in front of a live studio audience. They're all dead. That's the 80% rate.
We forgot to tell them we did radiate the chemicals.
Live from Boston University, it's Can You Survive This? It's the new hit game show where the deadly disease takes over your body, and we see, can you fight it off?
Returning champion Timothy, suffering from last week's Ebola outbreak.
It's good to be here, Matt.
All right.
It's Matt, hosted by Matt Damon because it's in Boston.
All right, it's going to be wicked awesome. Today we are recreating Chernobyl.
Yeah, I always thought those Russians were a bunch of pussies, Matt, and I think I can survive this radiation. Sure, I might lose a little bit of skin, but you know what? I can shed a few pounds doing that.
And if you win this, you get a wicked awesome lunch with my buddy,
Oh my God,
Ben
dude.
Affleck.
it made it even worse when you told me it was done at Boston University. They didn't even go to MIT or Harvard. That's how smart those guys are. They know, hey, let's pawn this really deadly research off onto the third best school.
Yeah,
here.
we're going to do that, and we're going to send them a twister wheel on what to apply.
Holy shit. That scares the living shit out of me. Hey, if you're some kind of scientist and you actually do listen to this podcast, write in and tell us how we shouldn't worry. Just flood me with propaganda on the other side.
Yeah, because do you remember
Because right now there's no upside to this.
See, and this is why we can't be scientists. Because do you remember as a kid they used to sell those little science kits where they had all the all the elements that you could possibly find? Like,
yeah,
they're somewhat safe, and you just dump everything in together and be like, "What's the worst that could happen?" And
mustard gas.
Yeah, and that's what's happened here. I created. Look at Ma, Dad. Look, I created pepper spray.
Right. What? Isn't that happen? That happens a lot. Where I feel like isn't mustard gas like super easy to make? It's like potassium and something else, isn't it? It's like two ingredients that are super common.
Yeah. Yeah. And a little bit. If you go a little bit further, Agent Orange.
Oh, nice. Yeah. We just. Yeah. I don't know. The messing with diseases stuff always freaks me out. Like, I get that we've made leaps in science, but
those guys aren't leaping much.
No, but we have cures to our diseases because of it, but also I don't know, it just seems like a bad idea.
Guys, we got the cure for AIDS as long as it's within 24 hours. Downside, we created a monstrosity that escaped through the vents.
It's roaming around the Pentagon now.
It's very bad. Yeah. It's calling planes.
It has a telepathic ability to intercept radio waves and hijack the autopilot on planes.
One at a time.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's not a good time. I don't know. Let's not do that. That's all I want to.
No, it's.
I don't know why we're trying to solve this problem. See, this is what's funny about this podcast, Nathan. We just talked about that, and that is a thing that's been bothering me for a while, and or not bothering me, but
I've been giving this a lot of thought. I thought it was happening. Now that it's verified, I want to tell you how I really feel.
It's scary.
You're gonna post up and change my mind now. You're gonna go sit up like that d-bag and just like.
No, dude. I don't. It's just funny because I almost try to avoid topics like that because they hurt my brain so much that I'm like, well, I don't know why we're doing this.
Why are we thinking? Why?
Why are we doing this? And I was getting on here like, but the big, you bring that one and you dump that into my lap, and I wanted to come in here and talk about if people want to be healthier, if you want to get people to be on health. This is my new pitch to get people to be healthier. Stop trying to pitch abs to people. Okay, it's not the best thing.
Anti-lock brakes?
Yeah. Exactly, anti-lock brakes.
Oh, okay.
We need to stop pitching anti-lock brakes.
Yeah, you just need to go full force into there. No,
Flintstones.
Yeah.
Back to the Flintstones.
Yeah, you get square tires from slamming your brakes too much. It needs to come back.
No, stop trying to get like six-pack abs to people. Okay, stop pitching that. Start pitching how great dumps are if you eat healthy.
Dude, I don't know.
That's the great pitch.
I know a couple people that take extravagant, you think somebody might have died dumps. I don't know if they're feel good or what, but they're vegan, and
vegan's not healthy.
You say that?
It's not.
But how good must it feel to be like, I just left a biohazard in this bathroom and nobody can use it for the next hour?
Right. Well, that's where they'll create the next COVID strand. Is in a vegan's bowel.
Oh. Well, I'll be located at Boston University in 2023.
Which is weird because at Boston University, I believe, also does a poop study where they have one guy shit in a bag once a week and send it to him. They analyze his poop.
That thing they do. Man, we should sign up.
That was a thing. I can't remember. I remember seeing a news story about that. It was a dude who just shits in a bag and sends it to a university. That's his, like, basically his job.
Isn't that bioterrorism? But it's accepted bioterrorism?
I guess so. It's approved.
How would you like to be scanning that? Be like, what the? Is that a...
Oh, it's leaking.
You didn't use the Glad seal. Son of a bitch.
God damn it. Well, how many times do we have to tell him? Hefty, hefty, hefty.
Not wimpy, wimpy, wimpy. God damn it.
Yeah. Vegan diets aren't healthy. Like I'm pretty sure there's a lot of studies that show they aren't healthy. That especially if you're not eating. It depends on how your friends do their vegan diet. Because I have friends who do a vegan diet and they eat Taco Bell because you can get vegan food at Taco Bell.
Oh no, no, that's not true. What you can get is their mystery meat that's not really meat. It's still you're still vegan when you leave.
No, like I'm being serious though. People will just eat Taco Bell all the time because you just get it without the meat. You just get burritos and shit that don't have meat in them. So I know have friends who are vegan, but they still eat Taco Bell because it's considered vegan food.
Ah, that's a morally gray area.
No shit, right? Like it doesn't. That's why when they say that to me, it's like, oh, I'm doing it because I want to protect animals, and also like and then they start with the animal thing, and then they hit you with the. It's also way healthier, dude. I'm like, you're eating Taco Bell 2 times a day. Fuck you. No way, it's healthier.
Well, I'm vegan, but man, I'll tell you what. There's nothing better than scrambled eggs every morning.
I'm not saying I have a perfect diet, but I've switched mine up a little bit, and I'm eating way more fruit, and that's the big change. Is I've been eating more fruit instead of like candy. That's how I've been getting my sweet tooth taken care of, and by doing that, and then doing what I normally do, and then also cutting out fast food a lot, I've just noticed my dumps are way better. Like I'm taking those big long logs, dude.
Oh,
That all
okay.
are on one piece, dude. Lots of fiber, so it keeps that log together.
Yeah, but oh man, those are the worst because I always get like the meat sweats going with them. You're like, whoa.
What? No, you got to wait a little bit. You just wait till it's ready to come out, and then it just goes.
Oh yeah, no, I've done that, and it sits in your stomach, and you start like cramping up. You're like, fuck. And
I don't think that's how bowels work. They don't sit in your stomach.
Oh, dude, you've never let it sit for a little bit too long, and next thing you know, you go in there and you feel like you're constipated, and you start sweating.
Well, I've had that, yeah, but but I'm telling you, if you eat a healthier diet, that doesn't happen. Your shits are better.
What are you talking about? Full Jack's Pizza, man. I got a little bit of everything on there.
Yeah, that's part of the problem right there.
No, not at all.
Yeah, no, but that's why this podcast is weird because I was like, I'm going to talk about taking healthy dumps, and you're like, hey, they're creating a new version of coronavirus in a lab. I'm like, fuck.
Oh. Well,
Why do I even try to be healthy? I should just try to kill myself with Burger King and enjoy it because
no, the thing
feels
that
like they're always
nobody tells
creating
you
the
is we're
doomsday
all
device.
going to fucking die. Who gives a shit? Enjoy it, live your life, and guess what? The end of the race, you die. So have
Yeah.
fucking fun now.
I am having fun still, but I also like eating. I feel better at
About
least.
wanting to play jump rope with a long turd is what it sounds like you're doing.
Dude, Dude, everybody likes taking a dump. I'm tired of this stigma and acting like we don't like taking dumps. Taking dumps rules. Even the bad ones. Sometimes when you have diarrhea and you have to shit real bad when you have diarrhea, it feels good because at least it's getting out of you. You're expelling the evil.
Yeah, and then you get like the acid that comes out, and you're like, fuck.
Yeah, it's hot. But that's why baby wipes are invented.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll give science that one. Good job, science. Baby wipes were a good call. Imagine being a fucking toddler back in like the 1700s.
I'd
before
love if
baby
somebody
wipes.
comes out with this study and be like, yeah, I'm glad you like baby wipes.
You now have anal cancer.
Yeah, exactly. You like baby wipes. That's great. Did you know about the Spanish flu came from the creation of those?
Yeah, it turns out that's why it only kills 99.9% of bacteria now. Because we were killing 100%.
Well, see,
and then the Spanish flu
yeah,
started fucking going crazy.
exactly. When we were trying to create the baby wipes, they are originally very large blankets, and well, you know the history.
Yeah, that's when we started making tiny swabs because blankets are just bad. Wouldn't it be funny if somehow we just got rid of all the blankets because of history? We were just like, everybody get rid of your blankets. No more blankets.
It's got a negative connotation if you read into it. Don't
You
gift
have to
those.
sleep in full sweatsuits now. That's it. If you want to be warm at night, sleep in a sweatsuit.
Have you ever bust out that story about blankets? If you get one for like a gift, like, oh, thanks. Are you trying to kill me? And just,
Yeah, exactly. What's this? Who are you? What did you do?
yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's why when we got them one year, when all the kids got them for Christmas, we got all quilted blankets for Christmas.
yeah.
The one behind me, actually, and I was like, oh, yeah. And I sent it to my Boston University scientist, and I was like, hey, guys, I might have something for you here.
Send a
Might
little
be a new strand
yeah,
in here.
guys. Hey, I send it out to my Bostonians.
My Bostonians. Yeah. So, I don't know, man. I really don't know. We live in a weird time.
Yeah, dude, there's a cop selling fentanyl to children at school. That's pretty cool, right? Well, he only got 4
That is
years.
cool. He got 4 years. That's it.
Yeah, because he's a cop.
I like have you come in like you go in for sentencing and you're like, "Oh, we sentence you to 25 to life." Wait, I have a coupon.
Did I mention 4 years on the force?
Yeah. Damn it.
Well, son of a bitch.
Dylan, you son of a bitch. And then he just fucking claps the judge.
Yeah. Oh, he does the Arnold Schwarzenegger
Yeah,
thing
exactly.
off of Predator.
Yeah, exactly. You son of a bitch.
Oh,
Did any kids die from doing fentanyl?
it doesn't say they did. I didn't know
How
people.
young were the kids, too? That's the other thing. They say
Oh,
kids, and if they're like 16 to 18, also, who's buying fentanyl?
straight
Are they-
fentanyl.
Yeah, you're buying straight fentanyl?
Yeah, he's actually
What-
delivering to people that make coke.
What college or what high school kid is buying straight fentanyl? These kids are wilding. They can't even just do cocaine anymore. They're just like, just give us the real thing.
Let's see.
We'll cut it
Oh,
ourselves.
yeah. Oh, it's a 17-year-old girl, so high schools.
Okay.
Okay, so
would
let's
she know it was fentanyl? Or
Yeah,
does she
so-
want cocaine?
All right, so let's see here. The drugs, which were inside an unmarked prescription pill bottle and were intended for the girl's mother, included 27.
Dude, you're a mom and you're using your kid to buy drugs from the high school police officer. This is a Florida story, isn't it?
Hey, Rachel. Well, okay, here's the deal. When you go there, go see truant Officer Jimbo over there. Tell him I need 16 uppers, 22 downers. She gives him a grocery list. Come back from
Yeah,
school.
dude.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
yeah, you're just coming home from your truancy officer, just being like, all right.
Yeah, because what is this?
He preoccupies the snack shack booth for an hour a day and just fucking
What
does
he
work.
had on him, like he had to have a sophisticated compartment in his, in his vehicle, because the way he did this almost seems like it. If you go to your pharmacist and you
Yeah.
ever get those pills and you stay and watch them, how they count them out, he had to be doing this shit because he gave her 27 acetaminophen. I don't know what that is.
Asminophen?
Acetaminophen, sure.
Asminophen. It's so good you're going to be on your ass in a minute, fam.
That'll get your mom's glutes up. And hydrocodone pills and three baggies of fentanyl.
Now, does it say the quantity of fentanyl? Because I don't know what 3 baggies of fentanyl is. I know, isn't it it's like a less than a teaspoon will kill you. That's how
Yeah.
potent fentanyl is. So
Yeah,
I
it's
I'm just
100
wondering if
times more potent than heroin.
right. So it's like
At a
this
fraction of the
minimal-
cost. Who could pass up on these?
Remember when all
Bargain
those
basement prices.
Remember when all those videos are going around of like a cop touching a just a powder of fentanyl and like going into seizures?
Yeah. Like he saw the Holy
Didn't they turn
Spirit.
out- right. Those turned out to be like fake, right?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, because
Just like
they were
people
doing
speaking in tongues.
yeah, they're doing the snake charmer like church like when they touch fentanyl.
I love how you have them freaking out and doing the Trump dance.
Yeah, exactly. That's what they did, dude. They fell backwards. And they're like, "Be gone, fentanyl! Be gone!"
Get out of his body. And actually, that's how the exorcism came about. She just touched some fentanyl.
When did this story happen in Florida though? This seems like a Florida thing.
Let's see here.
I can't imagine it's anywhere else.
Where is Callus? I don't know where this is.
Callus?
Yeah, Calais.
Calais.
Yep. It's a CPD. Mm-mm.
That says Callus, France. This happened in France?
I don't know. It doesn't. Maine.
Oh, in Maine?
Maine.
Damn.
Because he was the main school drug dealer.
Yeah, I guess. I mean that. I don't know anything about Maine. I don't even have jokes about Maine.
Let's see. Police got a search warrant for his house, seized 15 guns. That seems low.
I mean, for a cop, yeah, they were laughing at him like, you fucking
These are-
pussy.
Hey, McGinnis, these are rookie numbers. What the fuck have you been
What?
doing?
You call yourself a fucking cop?
Oh, you'll never get up to the NYPD if you keep doing this shit, you weak ass.
Yeah, you'll never get organized crime numbers.
This is so sad. You can't even steal valor.
Oh, dude. So they found 15 guns.
Yep, 15 guns that had been reported stolen in Hancock and Washington counties over the previous 4 years. So he was
Nice.
just raiding evidence closets like, no one's going to miss you.
Yeah, he was. Dude, that has to happen so often with the police departments. The amount of evidence that probably goes missing in those places is crazy, I bet.
You think? Oh, dude, electronics show up, be like, hey, guys, some dude raided a truck that was carrying a bunch of PlayStation 5s. They're really hard to find right now. We're going to put them back here. And all of a sudden they have
Here.
2 left.
Exactly. That's what happened with Joe Biden's son's laptop. Is somebody else was using it for a few years and was like, "Oh shit, I should."
Now that I got this
Turns out we
crypto
found
off
some-
of it,
Yeah.
turn this over to the feds.
There we go. Yeah, it was like this when I found it. There's nothing been removed.
There's zilch.
Yeah, I bet that stuff happens all the time. That's probably where he's getting all the drugs from. Also, do you think of the balls of the kid and the mom to know, like, hey, you know what I should do? I should try to ask the cop for drugs. How do you trust getting drugs from a cop?
Because he took them from them originally. No, I shouldn't say him specifically. The cops took it from them. He stole it from the evidence room and resold it.
Damn, dude, that's like being a repo man for a car.
Oh yeah, dude. Hey, you can pay $200 tomorrow, or give me $100 cash right now.
Yeah. I would gladly give you $100 today.
It's like, oh fuck, dude.
It's true though. But that is pretty ballsy to think about. Having a mom send her kid to go, like they don't even get. You can't even buy smokes as a kid anymore. They used to let you do that. Go buy a pack of smokes for your parents. Now they won't even let you buy drugs.
And now,
what a world.
She did, and like this girl's mom didn't get the drugs for free at first. She was paying with sexual favors. They just quoted it as a non-monetary form of payment.
Oh damn! So she was blowing this cop.
Yeah, so she was getting the freebies that way at first, and then it came down to money.
Well, a taste is always free, dude. The first taste is always free.
Well, yeah. Woo. Yeah. That was yeah. Let's see. He was a cop for 25 years. So that yeah.
That checks out.
Checks out. He's like, "Well, you're a cop for 25 years. We'll take 50 off."
Yeah.
Double
It will
your
take 50
service.
years off your sentence. Dude, well, he loses his pension now for sure, right?
No,
Like,
fuck
I was
no.
1
Are
year
you
for the
stupid?
retirement.
No, that never goes away. That's ironclad. He still gets that. He probably got a
Does he
bump.
really?
Yeah, actually he got a raise in his pension, it looks like. No.
Turns out he has free commissary in prison.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the hard part. We'll let you keep your pension if you survive prison.
That's right.
Going in as a former cop.
You go in as a former cop, you have to do all the shakedowns when people first go into prison.
Yeah, I'll say this, though. If he was already running the drug trade outside of prison, he's probably going to be able to set up a pretty sweet business inside.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, hey, guys, I got the bead on where to get this shit.
Yeah, exactly. I know where to go I got my bitch coming in. She's going to sneak it in her pussy.
Because I've been blowing that back out for a while. I know it's got room.
Yeah, dude. That's the way you do it, guys. You got to make sure you got your big dick and you just pound it open. Then there's lots of extra room to fit that in that side of that mule.
Oh, dude. In 2006, he lost his job.
And then he became a cop.
So he decided to retire. No, as a cop.
Wait, so he was a cop for 25 years, then lost his job, and then started dealing drugs? I thought he was an officer already.
Yeah, he's basically Denzel Washington in Training Day.
Oh, okay.
So he's out there telling his mom, "I know you like to get wet." Well, I wasn't saying that, but I'll take it.
Yeah. Oh, okay, whatever. That rules.
That works.
So wait, so he got fired.
No, he didn't get. Okay, let's get. Okay.
Okay. Read the
He
details
was
here.
He was fired from the Winter Harbor Police Department in October of 2015, though the reason for the firing was not disclosed. Okay, he diddled the captain's wife. I'm
Yeah.
just making... You got to fill in the blanks here.
He was the guy who got caught on camera fucking another a cop. Remember that we've covered, I guess, multiple stories like that where the guy got caught fucking somebody on the webcam or their chest cam.
And then Axel Foley decided to go into... Let's see. He also worked for more than a year as a correction officer. See, he's got hookups.
Oh, dude, he's got the end, dude. This guy's gonna thrive in prison.
So let's see. 2006, he went for Sheriff's Department County, or what was that? He was employed as a deputy at the sheriff's. He lost a bid to the Republican Party nominee for sheriff. What does your affiliation with Republican Democrat matter? You're sheriff.
You have to run for sheriff.
Yeah, but you have to be on a platform like a politician.
Yeah, you run for sheriff. You are elected as sheriff of a county.
It's called a popularity contest. That's all that is. Who cares?
Yeah, and you better know your constituents. Most sheriffs are pretty much, I would guess, I'd have to venture, because a sheriff's jurisdiction isn't within a city. They're normally rural. So most of the time they're very conservative.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, that's why I'll look it up right now. Pot County's sheriff is probably a Republican.
I didn't
Potawatomi
realize
County.
you had to do that. No, it's just unfortunate.
Yeah, you have to run for
like,
sheriff.
I get you have to run for it and do a popularity contest with voting. I didn't realize you have to put your political affiliation out there, because that's just unfortunate as all get out.
Right, and of course, if you're running as a sheriff, you have to promote crime and punishment.
That's right. All of these guys are just like Trump, regardless of whatever they are. They just say whatever just to make the other people happy.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
See, Andy Brown is the sheriff of Potawatomi County. I like how we have sheriff still like it's the fucking Old West.
Andy Brown, is that Charlie's son?
I don't know. I'm trying to find. I want to see what because I guarantee he's a Republican.
Libertarian, big left field swing.
Taking a big swing here. He's been in the force for 25 years. Come on now. I want to know what you are, dude. Tell me who you are.
It'll be great.
Swear to me.
Recovering fentanyl addict. I'm seeing a trend.
Yeah, there's a lot of weird shit going on here. Oh, he was security officer at Bluffs Run Casino. You probably dealt with him at one point. Oh, no, that was in 97 to 99.
Nope.
I'm on his LinkedIn profile. You want his whole job?
Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. Okay, well, I'm on his LinkedIn, and guess what? His Soch is...
Dude, how funny is it that
you guys want to hear his
fucking...
voting history? You're not going to believe it. Ralph Nader every year since 98.
Yeah, okay, so LinkedIn isn't going to have that probably. I don't know. But yeah, it's so fucking funny. Oh, here it is, 2020. His 2020 campaign here. Does it say? He's got to fucking say somewhere on here, man.
Whatever.
I don't know. It doesn't matter. But I just wanted to try to prove my point. But how funny is it that you can look up the sheriff's resume on LinkedIn?
That's wild.
It's not wild. It's not that wild. People use LinkedIn. It's a weird social media for jobs. And it's so funny because LinkedIn is how you act in the real world for jobs.
Okay.
You put on a complete front and act like, oh, see, look at me. I'm professional and good. But then you go to that person's Facebook, and it's just the actual real version and like it's the two different sides of the coin.
No. What you do is if you could dig up the old MySpace and be like, this is a delinquent.
Yeah, exactly. It's just got the fucking weed falling in the background.
Yeah. It's got Jaeger bomb photos all over the place. Just motorboating unwanted people.
Yeah, exactly. Slapping some girl in a kitty cat costume's ass on Halloween.
It's Halloween. Everybody's asking for it. I don't know.
He's dressed like a cop for Halloween. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, no. LinkedIn is a weird platform, and there's always people who try to tell me you should get on it, man. It's good for like fun. And I'm like, no, I will not do that. I'm not fucking. That site is terrible.
But jobs are crazy. Even children are on LinkedIn. At least in Alabama.
Oh, okay. Well, they don't have child labor laws there.
Yeah, well, they're trying to because Hyundai and Kia auto parts supplier in Alabama just
Uh-huh.
got fined for child labor.
Well, it's Kia and Hyundai. That's an Asian-ran company. Of course
Exactly.
they have child.
What are you going to think's going to happen if Apple comes back? They'll be like, oh, fuck.
Right. Well, if they drop out of, see, here's the question: if you drop out of school, can you legally just go get a job? Is it considered child labor at that point if you drop out of school?
If you have your parents sign for you, isn't it
Right.
like, what, 15?
I have no idea. I mean, it's probably state to state. It's different. But Kia and Hyundai, they're having them build car parts down there.
Yep.
Well, you know what?
I'm looking for
They
the
make
ages.
pretty reliable cars. Maybe we should be having children do it. I mean, they got those tiny hands to put all those parts together.
Mm-hmm. They do not say the ages. That makes me think they got like 8-year-olds in there.
Yeah, just real little kids in there
Which
doing their thing.
which explains why I've heard so many people complain about Kia Motors shitting out after a year.
You could have a 6-year-old coming out to do like a diagnostic on your car. Yeah, we see this problem all the time, mister.
Hey, we see all the time. Sometimes what happens is that the manufacturers, they forget the L block Lego doesn't go here. It goes on the other side.
Yeah, I'll check out your intake manifold. It might be okay. Hey, how do you spell intake?
First, yeah, exactly. The way they're testing it out is taking it off and blowing bubbles in water. Well, okay, we got airflow.
It's got the Fisher Price fucking toolbox.
Yeah, they're what is that? The service reps coming in one of those little play school cars. You gotta
Yeah.
move with your feet.
He's smoking a candy cigarette. I'm on my break.
Yeah, you see them all huddled as little Jerry comes in, and all of them are like, "You see that? One day I'll be there and have my own Power Wheel."
He's got the BMW Power Wheel. I'm driving this GMC one.
I got the
It's
Fisher
shitting out on me.
Price, man. I don't even have automatic or gear shift.
I about rolled my big wheel in on the way out of work today. Some asshole run me off the road.
I had to slam on my brakes, and my back left tire is just destroyed.
Oh, dude, that's fucking crazy. I didn't even know they had plants down in Alabama.
Found it, 13 to 15.
Okay, that's not as terrible as it could have been, to be honest. And what are what are they being accused of? I guess with the child labor laws, just overworking them because that's normally because I think as a 13 to 15 you can't like work more than 20 or 25 hours, at least in the state of Iowa, I think.
Yeah, I'm looking for it. Our investigation found Alabama engaged in oppressive child labor.
Oppressive.
Dude,
Okay.
said Kenneth Stripling. Now, if that doesn't sound like a sex trade worker,
Yeah.
he's like, hey, you guys are employing them? Give them to me. You're not? Fuck you, I'm coming out.
Yeah. Okay, fine. If you won't play ball.
Stripling's going to play ball with you.
Yeah. That sounds like a WWE name.
Stripling?
Stripling.
Sounds like a baby stripper. It's a little stripling.
Oh my god, dude. There's some child labor laws you need to look into. Striplings.
What are the rules on striplings?
Yeah. They're illegal.
Well, they're mostly found in trash cans. Does it say? Oh, they said they never knowingly employed minors to work at any of its facilities, but they just happened to find a whole gaggle of them.
Right. We just happen to find a gaggle of pickneys
You
who come
wouldn't
out.
believe it. You guys, okay, fine. You got me. Don't report this, but it's really hard to work on these transmissions in a small enclosed place.
Yeah.
Apple's really got this figured out. We need
Right.
smaller people.
If we just have, we don't have to buy lifts.
They just get
you want
under
these
there.
cars at these discounted prices, you got to cut corners somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, sure, little Debbie here is only 2, but can you just walk under any car? No, she just goes grabs things.
She can change brakes faster than anybody I've ever seen. Okay, these kids are getting life skills.
Yeah, exactly.
You guys took away shop class, and then these kids were like, we want jobs. And we're like, well, they want jobs, and they want to learn how to work on cars.
You guys just don't want people to learn trades early. You're
Yeah.
anti-fundamental America.
You guys are just mad that they're not in your liberal schools learning your bullshit.
You're just trying to teach them subservience in school. We're teaching them life skills.
Yeah. You guys set up these factories, and you know what? Your schools are built to make factory workers. We're just streamlining the process.
That's right. And we're taking them out for happy hour to learn social skills.
These kids all have drinking problems by the age of fucking 10.
If you're in Alabama and age 10 to 15, you live on the island of misfits with freaking Pinocchio and shit.
Right.
Stogies, beer, turning into a jackass.
Roll Tide.
I pledge allegiance to the flag, one nation under Nick Saban.
Now let's get that carburetor fixed.
That's right. Nope, Timmy, that is not a rattle.
That is not a rattle. Quit putting that in there. Yeah, my Kia seems to keep backfiring. Yeah, we've been losing a lot of binkies in the tailpipes.
Oh, Chris stuck his little squeak toy in there again, and it really fucked your engine up. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it turns out we put the wrong ignition in here. You're going to have to use these plastic jangly keys to start your car.
Don't worry, you won't lose this. It's got one of those freezing teething rings you can stick in the freezer.
Hell yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. What a great time.
You know where you won't lose anything, Wade?
Punninggame.com.
That's right. Check it out Monday through Friday. You can check out all that content for your ear holes. The entire network is there at your disposal. And make sure you jump on over to YouTube, lest I forget. Check out Comic Wade Taylor, all one word. And you can get that man's special, Wild Horses. You can check out clips from this show. You can check out clips from his show, Not Worth the Time. You can also, while on punninggame.com, get some merch.
That's right, guys. Head over to the Punning Game shop where you can get yourself t-shirts, hoodies, and all sorts of cool stuff to represent your favorite shows here at punninggame.com. And don't forget to use promo code WGAF. That's promo code WGAF, and that gets you free shipping at checkout. So don't forget to do that stuff. It's fun.
Yeah, it's almost as fun as having a daycare, but making the kids work. We're out. Peace.
Hey, officer, come give these kids some fentanyl on their break.
Who gives a